Sha. Ha 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 ha. Hit me. Shamai. And soon to be welcome back to Valhalla. But first, I'd like to say, do apologize for the accidental lie of having more time to stream. I had more time, and then the time said, no, actually, no, I don't exist anymore. Sorry. Go about your day like I didn't exist. And I did. So yeah, the time I had does not exist. And now back to normal, constrained time I've used. But with that said, it doesn't stop us from playing Valhalla. Load the game. Please appear. Thank you. I do like it when you appear. Also, probably should have said this first, actually. That would make the most sense. You know, layout change. A very obvious layout change. You know, chat change, layout change. Yeah. Layout change. Should have said that earlier. Why did I change it? I don't know why I changed it, actually. I did change my mic a bit, so it should sound different. Maybe a bit less annoying. Jill bought what she wanted. Have a nice day. Let's read the news. A&E. Quincy studies the possibility. Quincy studies the possibility of allowing imports. Glitch City is one of the few places on Earth that's strictly self-sufficient. That is impressive. With an import rate of only 0.8%. However, that might change due to the recent shortages across the city. Scroll, thank you. Prime Minister Quincy revealed this morning that the government plans to have a more relaxed policy for importers. You look at that, a lax policy. We won't lift the currency control, but we can provide them foreign currency at a low fixed rate. That way, we can secure essential items at affordable prices, Quincy told a scroll. Some experts say that private companies are no longer working at full capacity, which is unsurprising news given that the Quincy government has seized most of them, resulting in the shortages. Resulting in the shortage crisis in the first place. News. Boring news. It's just boring news. Whoa. What's Jill's opinion on this boring news? So they decided to not steal all the city's funds. Good. Yes. Is Kira Mickey the biggest idol? Is Kira Mickey the biggest pop idol in history? The world at large is still coming to terms with the idea of the Lilin being so quickly integrated into our society. Some say they can't be treated as human because they're immortal. Bloody hell, didn't know that. Okay. They're immortal and such cannot really understand what it's like to be alive. But most of Kira Mickey's fandom would disagree. Anti-Lilin people are insane to me. Mickey knows more about life than I do, and I'm older than this damn city. Richard's show 55 told the augmented eye during a fan gathering. I'm with Richard, added Nacho 6. I may be a dog, but I'm utterly fascinated with the way she writes about things in her blog. She's impressed by everything, and nobody really knows what life's about anyway. Nice thing, dog. Nacho, dog. Don't tell me. Is he our dog? Lilim receiving mysterious messages. Okay. Ominous, I suppose. Halloween was back in October, but this terrifying tale didn't become popular until now. Reporters say that Lilim across the city have been receiving strange transmissions, with messages that are confusing at best and threatening at worst. The contents are not clear, as most of the Lilim can't remember exactly what they had heard. But the most mysterious of all is perhaps the fact that the Lilim could not record any of these messages while they were being broadcast. Interesting. It was almost as if it was something... It was almost as if something had blocked the Lilim from doing so. While we have nothing but anecdotal proof, even among our own Lilim, the mystery behind these messages is one we should be paying attention to. Spooky, or a bluff to, sell magazines. Or this isn't really a magazine, is it? It's just a blog. It's just a blog. There's nothing new there, is it? Nothing new? Is there anything new? No games. I think I heard that. I think that. I can't stop playing this game. Gorgeous graphics, innovative and addictive battle system, fun dating minigames, cute girls, that fucking music. Yeah, this game. Is this the goat? Dunno, do you like the goat girl? Hit. I'm gonna marry the goat. It's not right game. 8 out of 10 at most. Shit game. No, it's a shitty game for you idiot wife bots. I wish this waifu equals bad game meme would die. It's a stupid game pandering to idiots. What's there to discuss? Are we being raided by normies? Normies, fuck off. Fun things are fun. You're not allowed to have fun with video games, you must critique them. You must be completely objective. And if this fun thing that you find fun isn't fun when analysed, you're wrong. You can't have opinions. Anyway, let's go along with this Friday. Christmas tomorrow, I think, unless they change that. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. Hey. How are you feeling? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dorothy did stay. Lilim soft and warm. Come again? Are you? That is a bit suspicious. Just a bit. Teeny bit. You heard me. You heard me, fuckboy. So, on a scale from steaming pile of shit to just sad, where are you? A sad pile of shit. I still hate myself and I'm still sad as hell, but how do I put it? The noise stopped, which is decent. I don't know if I can really explain it, but that's that. Sort of. I sort of understand what you mean. Not really, but I can say I sort of understand, and it'll put me through the situation. So, how were things last night? Cozy, I must admit. I can't believe you paid Dorothy for that. Well, if you want to call that payment, I suppose I did. I just called Dorothy to tell her what happened to you, and she was really concerned. Dorothy! I love you. Very good. She stuttered for a second, saying that she had the whole night to go and she couldn't just leave for free. I asked her how much, she said. I asked her how much, and she said enough to pay for this soda I'm having. It's fine. Wow. You gotta love Dorothy. Dorothy's the best girl. So, how did you get her number? I have contacts for sex workers, apparently. Well then, boss, if that's your thing, I suppose. Anyways, Jill, if you need a second break, a drink, or a hug, just let me know. Yeah. Thanks. I'd make the same offer, but I'm guessing hugs from me is the last thing you'd want. If you need a bartender, let me know. Nice to know. And also we have work, so maybe let's just bartend the people. You must go, songs. I require not your presence. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah. Ah, ah, ting, tang, walla. Walla, bing, bang. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, what a good song to start this off. It's too good. Honestly, why is it this good? Maybe it's too good. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Time to mix drinks and change lives. It's nice to hear that one again. Did you say something, bartender? Well, did I? Welcome to Ah, that's you guys. Dog! Hey, be more respectful of my bossy. Aren't you a part-timer or something? Song. It's too good. My other boss. I can't remember the dog's voice. I think it was rough like this. You're talking to the great Nacho Tumbleweed Jr. Boss, I'm taking my break right now. I know what I said earlier, but you haven't started yet. I've yet to serve a customer. Well, this is a fucking tonal shift if I've ever heard one. And I've heard quite a few tonal shifts. So, what brings you here today? Actually, this thing was like, I don't know if it actually does because I'm going from memory, but this sounds like the, one of the songs from the Yume Miru History, VN. Or The Drug That Makes You Dream, if you need that information in English. I need to replay Yume Miru History at some point. So, what brings you here today? I wanted to see the place my best soldiers work at. Soldier? Wait, aren't you the dog I served last Monday? The dog knows the bot? Okay. What? Oh, it's you, Dana. Soldier, why didn't you tell me you were working for Dana? Just... No, what is his voice? I forgot. No, that's not Dana. That's just Jay. What? So I'm guessing you're part of this whole Sierra thing? Part of it. I founded it. Sierra's mine. Humans, they have the best intentions, but they don't get us. So I decided to create a place where dogs could be dogs. Here we could take in any dog without a place in the West world. That doesn't make... I messed up that entire sentence. We created our own haven on Earth. And do you take only corgis? Do I look one of those safe bitches? Of course not. I'd include other animals, but sadly I can only take care of one of those. Sadly, I can only take care of those who are the same species as I. You are a master of only one species, after all. The one you are. Sad thing is, I take him more seriously, but it's a Tolkien corgi with an eye patch. Will you have anything? I'm fine. What am I? That's not his voice. I'm forgetting every single time I use his voice. I'm fine. What about you, boss? Something something manly. That's their voices. Look, that one's got like a robotic eye patch, so you know. Did I stutter? Okay, a manly drink for the dog. Maybe instead of a manly drink, maybe get him a dogly drink. Suplex, Bronson commentary. I'll drive a gut punch. Ooh, gut punch. You know what I'm doing. It must be done. Here's your gut punch, Mr. Dog. I just want this one day, let's go. Yes, this is just what I wanted. This tastes worse than my own ass. Hey, you asked for it. This is a real nice place, you know. Bada bing. You picked a good place to work at, soldier. Bada boom. Thanks. Does he get paid? He doesn't do much work. Your efforts to make Zero afloat will not go to waste. We'll make her better and better. I mean, we're pretty much on the verge of closing. Can boss really afford that? However, we have more urgent matters to it at hand. Like the fact we don't have enough balls for everyone. That doesn't... Can they just share the ones we have? You fool. You fool. You fool! Every dog has a right to his own ball. I know what you mean, but I just can't take that in the way you're intending it to be taken. I can't. I apologize, dog. Inuyo. If we can't provide even that, then what's the point of trying to make a haven for dogs? Ooh, music. Wait, don't tell me she just doesn't give a fuck and is spending all of her money like water. I mean, what with the bar closing and all that, it's not like... Hey, but many of it enjoy the boxes more than they do balls. That's a good point. What do you think is cheaper, a box of balls or a box of boxes? I assume a box of boxes if they're cardboard. Are there boxes of boxes? I just want to shout out to my non-existent American audience that is putting up with my horrid accent. It truly is. Or maybe it's decent, I don't know, but I'm going to assume it's bad because if I assume it's good, that's just... You know. Of course they are. How do you think they ship boxes? Tied together? Tied together? Don't be silly. Unless she's paying him straight from her pocket, boss is kind. This world is filled with all sort of recursive madness, you know. Doctors consult doctors, boxes come in boxes, bottles come in bottles. I don't think the last one is true. Oh, as expected from you, boss. Wait. That theory only works assuming she's actually paying him with money. Maybe, for all that I know, she's paying him with steak. So tomorrow you're gonna check for people selling boxes, you hear? Hey, sir, yes, sir. Except boss. Except that to boss. Except that to boss. Sorry, I just had a stroke. Except that to boss. Like, good steak is more valuable than money. Well, I mean, yeah, because a good steak costs money. Probably more money than you would pay the dog. If it's a good steak from Wagyu. Wait, what if they come with foil? Russ and Strauss had to be taken to the vet because he ate the foil and cheese came in. Russ says, you're right. We need a contingency plan. Besides, boss is not one to scam people, let alone a dog. She likes the look of that dog. I really doubt she'd scam them. I wonder, can we strike a deal with the vet of those safer bastards have? She's always so nice with us. Hey, I know her. Smile is cute too. Hey, bitch, you cute. So it's better to have that it's better that we vet for our vet. So it's better that we vet for a vet. Yes, put that on the list. Ah, Nacho. Oh yeah, she knew the dog. Are you staying for a while? I was just passing by. I've got some errands to run. Great, Gil can go with you. I can. You will. I'll still get paid for today, won't I? That depends on Nacho's evaluation. Alright, Greenhorn, let's get going. Following a dog. Oh, I'm paying him anyways, by the way. I just wanted to mess around with him. No, that's not the problem. Why make him do that? Gil looked like he needed to take a good break. He's the kind to not accept things though. But with Nacho, he'd have something to do and he'd be away from the bar. When you put it that way, almost got slipped into that groove. Anyway, back to my office. Hey, your boss sure is nice. Glad I'm working with here too. I messed up that last one. Here too. Yeah, wabble wabble. So, you having anything, dog? Rad, dog, Shiba. Actually, I'm just gonna go sitting over there on standby, await the orders. Okay. Shit, I missed the chance to ask how or if he gets paid with money. Betty! Bloody hell. Man, I sure need to get wasted. I remember your voice deal. I failed to see you. How getting wasted will make you feel better. Shiba! Oh for fuck's sake, you piece of scrap. We just got out of the building full of dogs. Ah, but this one has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. Hey there, robot. And he talks, and is apparently racist towards Williams. Welcome to Valhalla. Hello, Jill. Get me a beer, will you? Gotcha. Does Deal want anything? Okay, roll. So, yes, sir. So cute. Yeah, he's fine. He's probably fine. He's dealing with that. Just a beer then. Friday after work isn't just a beer though, it's the beer. I gotta Welsh that up a bit more. Friday after work beer isn't just beer though, it's the beer. Beer for Betty, a Betty beer. I could make it big for the heck of it. I'll make that's a bad touch. That's not a beer. In die. Indai tripedva. Indai tripedva. Indai tripedva pimp. What's after pimp? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 8 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 6 7 8 Mix that shit up, boy. Missed the number. What did I say? Yeah, let's make it special. Let's go. Cheers. Hey Jill, you like beer? Well, the amount of beer cans in my apartment is becoming a problem, so I'm not one who hates it. Well, I had this friend in high school who, well, if I'm doing it on Welsh, I'll change it. I had this friend in secondary school who made some pretty nice crafts with them. I'm still in contact with them if you're interested. No, thanks. The last thing I need right now is more crap taking space. So how are things up in Dogtown? Well, that Laura girl is stirring up things up, for better or worse. For worse. She's, like a rabbit. That's ominous. Not ominous, just possibly good. An overly politically correct rabbit. Okay. Where does the rabbit part come in? Ah, yeah, that's true. I haven't had rabbits in ages. I used to have tons. Never had a pet rabbit before? They're a nervous mess to get startled over the littlest of things. And this girl is on a constant lookout, scared of saying something that might irk someone. And doesn't even have to be the person she's speaking with. It's no problem in the company, but the other day we went out together and holy shit, her poor girl can't even speak properly. She pauses every sentence to make sure she doesn't say something offensive. She's a nice girl, and it's sweet that she tries hard not to offend anyone, but she tries a bit too hard, just a bit. Well, you don't help either. You do randomly yell, "What did you say?" whenever she's in earshot of distance. Yeah, well, that's besides the point. It's just that she's quite cute when she's startled, so it's something I can't really control. Like a rabbit. It does raise the question whether she's really like that, though. Or if you're the one making her wary of what she says. Well, why don't we do it? Why don't we test that? Oh, how are we going to do that then? You go out there. Why? Well, how else are we going to test if it's really me? I can't go out there. It's not like you can say no, you know. I mean, it's my honor that's on the line here. I want to prove that you're only talking shit about me. And I'm right, always. Even if you were right, you have quite the fixation on the girl. Well, she's fun. And that's good, you know? I enjoy it. Fun how? Because it seems like she's only fun to tease. Well, yeah, she actually reacts when I tease her, unlike somebody. You take it in your stride, but she actually gets startled, screams, and then gets uncomfortable. How is that any good? She's cute, and her reactions also are cute. Accent just didn't appear in that sentence. But if you keep it up, she'll either leave or get used to it. You know, like me. Shit, you're right. I must save my teasing for when the moment is just right then. No, that's not the problem. You should just not do it. But it is for me. I need to do this. What are you doing here without the dog?
He said he had to go out. Quite disappointing. By the way, he said his name was...
Say, I want to know his name. Say, this Laura girl, do you guys get along? I wouldn't know. We get along as co-workers at the very least. What kind of girl is she, aside from the whole, you know, politically correct rabbit? That weird analogy. Slow, a bit slow. No offense, but she's a bit slow. She's the kind that does things so carefully that she does them really, really slowly. Really, really slowly. I can't deny that when she actually finishes stuff, she does a great job, but she does it very slowly, and it's uncomfortable to watch.
Well, she doesn't actually have to be with us in the building, though. It's more like she's a freelancer.
Why is she there then? Well, because she likes dogs. Why else would you apply for this company? And that's why I use this. You two would make a fine couple.
That's an incredibly superficial statement, you know. It's like saying you'd be fine with someone because you're both women. Okay, bad example. That may or may not be the truth.
Can I butt in here?
By all means.
If that Laura girl is as bland as you claim her to be, wouldn't she be better off with a more assertive person? Lilim? A more assertive partner? Peace. No. Good job, Jill. Correcting yourself. Wait. Isn't her correcting herself bad in this situation because she took away the person to say partner, which would in that sentence imply that she doesn't consider little people or like persons? Isn't that like way worse? I don't know, maybe I'm thinking a bit too hard, but that's a bit... You aren't people to me. You couldn't even consider to be people, you scrap. Anyway, you piece of scrap, she's totally calling you a post.
Well, she's right though. Sharing interests and being compatible are very different things.
But then you'd be underestimating the power of love. Do you know the power of love? The love between you and me. Well, whether or not you want to admit it or not, love changes people for better or worse. Who knows? Maybe you'll become more assertive after spending time with her. Or she'll drive me nuts, one of the two. I guess that's a possibility too.
Still, why are you so insistent on me and her getting together?
Because she's like a cute rabbit and, you know, someone might try to eat her out there. It'd be a lot easier to keep her in my sight if you... So in short, your motherly instincts arose because of Laura.
Why not see if she likes you? And you already tried to hit on her, didn't you?
You make me sound like I'm told to skirt shades her.
Well,
I'm not trying to make you sound like that if it makes you feel better. Well, she's just not into girls.
And how did you find out?
I asked her directly. How else would I know?
Of course you did.
I really like these two. They've got a very good, like, let's call me, flow going. Like, okay, straight man. I like it. Though it would be quite ironic if she was the straight man. She seemed giddy afterwards though, which is odd. I heard her muttering something about meeting her first lesbian. It was a bit odd.
Okay, enough Laura for my night.
That
Refrain from using any "that's what you said last night" jokes or variations of thereof, please.
party pooper. Any jokes I go for, you just shut them down. Let's get a drink then.
Sounds good. I'll have a bloom light, please.
I'll have a fringe weaver. Alright, bloom fringe. Bloom. Ichi ni san yong. Ich ni san. Haggard. Rockust. Mixed. Next. Fringe weaver. I'm still in a dream. Fringe weaver. Ichi ni san chi go roku. Nana hachi kyu. Age the mix. Papra. Here you go.
I wonder why it's called a bloom light.
It seems it was first developed at some video game event. The creator said something about making their attendees feel like their customers do. Said attendees were, of course, part of some big games company. Seems that company always used too much bloom lighting. So the bartender, they literally made them drink all the bloom. So it's not called that because it glows in the dark. Not this one, no. Come to think of it, did you ever change because of a relationship, Jill? Bloody hell. Oh, hello, Base Titans. Perfect timing, honestly. If you want to be like completely against the current mood, then go ahead. Just do this. In more ways than one, I suppose. Would you say for better or for worse? That's subjective. I'd say for the better. That's good that she's saying that. I'm too thick-headed to develop any new bad habits. Although, thanks to my first boyfriend, I did pick up a very annoying habit of correcting people's grammar on the fly. That is very annoying. Congratulations. Pretty annoying when I think back on it, actually. So you're one of those kinds of people. I would have punched you. I wouldn't have. I would have thought about doing it, and then I would have went, there's no need to do that. But I would have at least thought about it for like a millisecond, and then went, maybe punching this person who's only speaking is a bit, you know, yeah, because as for me, sometimes I think I became more, what's the word? What's he gonna say? Theo is currently, you know, Tsukomi King. So will he hit in with the Tsukomi? I can't think of what she said. Yes, okay.
Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of crap of this world and everyone that throws. Let me just try that again. Cynical, jaded, bitter, tired of the crap this world and anyone it throws on a daily basis.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna come to the straight man. Wait.
I'm just quoting you.
But yeah, I think I became all that because of this one girlfriend I had in college. She got me into a whole activism thing in the first place.
And that's bad how?
Well, we'd all go protest, we'd start all kinds of movements to see things changed. I got really into the whole thing. But whenever I wanted to get more serious, I find myself coming up against a wall. And that wall is an analogy for the fact that not everyone is willing to go that far. I found out most of them were into the whole thing because of some shitty fad. That is true. Not because they actually believed in whatever the movement was, but they just wanted to be a part of the group. So I moved from group to group only to find people who were in English language. Only to find people who were more in it because of a fad. And when they were not in it because of a passing fad, they were the dangerous extremist type. My tolerance for people's shit was extremely diminishing after all that. So it wasn't so much the person you had a relationship with, but rather the people that the person that you had a relationship with introduced you to.
You seriously never thought about it that way?
You do need to stop putting the blame on what you do for past relationships. Whatever. Where's the other guy? By the way, you know, John. Hey, John. He had to escort one of the dogs outside. Makes sense. Dogs are a bit, you know.
Oh yeah, there was this one.
There was the one that was here asked if you were the nice lady. Late time passes.
Oh yeah.
The one that was here asked if you were the nice vet lady that works at the Safe Air Toy Company.
I suppose he's interested in talking to you or something.
Why didn't he do it then? That's a good point.
I don't know.
You've been doing a few jobs on the side, haven't you? This song is back. Pay from the dogs isn't... The pay from the dogs isn't enough to keep up with the mounting debts. I don't know how you do it. Boom, 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 boom. So hard. It's hard to believe dogs pay you at all, to be honest, but you know. But this is coming from someone working at a place that pays a dog for doing fuck all, so you know, maybe dogs are good. Or at least I think we're paying them. We don't actually know what we do. Will you get anything else? Well,
We're fine, we have to get up early tomorrow, and by we I mean her. But, you know, I will eventually have to help her, most likely. She got invited to a picnic, and I won't stand to hear another I had to go to a picnic with a hangover story.
fine. Let's go then. See you, Jill.
Goodbye, Jill.
Please come again. Man, you're such a party pooper.
You'll be the party pooper tomorrow if you keep drinking.
Boss, I'm on my break. Call me if someone comes. Don't know why that was the accent I chose. Brum, 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 brum. No dogs in sight. A-okay. Let's just yeet, Jotunheim. Treat them like Thor, send them to Jotunheim. Did Thor go to Jotunheim? I don't know. I'm not too well versed in the mythology of that one. The Thor mythology. Norse. Yeah, that one. Okay then, back to work. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hey there, Alma. Ooh. That's a face. Ellipses. Ellipses, ellipses. Ellipses? Wait, no, you're very English, aren't you? She seems down. Maybe there's something I can give her to cheer her up. Let's try to cheer Alma up. She likes classy drinks. but what she really likes is something I can't remember. Classy, not classic. Fuck. Brandtini feels correct. It feels right. Do I just Google it? I could. I could legitimately ignore what I've been doing for every prior stream, which is not trying to cheat or anything, and just, you know, get what I think she needs. Well, I could. Well, first of all, let's think. Why would I cheat? I would cheat because this looks like an important thing, but nothing indicates. This indicates it, but I haven't cheated so far. At least I don't remember cheating. Look, I'm just gonna go with Brandtini. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cheat. Aged. Clack clack. Yeah. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Aged. Mix. One Brandtini at your service. Oh, and this is... It's on me. Drink. Or so you at least change your expression from the gun you currently had. Ah, why don't you just say you're worried about me then? Well, you got the message regardless, didn't you? I suppose. So, how is it? A Brandtini. So you do pay attention to what I asked for. I got it right. Let's go. Well, you do have quite the fixation with Brandtinis, does she? I can't remember. Wow, I got it right. To be honest, they suit you. Hey, you want to hear a silly story? Hello, hello, hello. Would you like to hear a silly story? Always. That's basically my job. When I turned 21, my dad and I went to a bar to celebrate, just him and I. He told me to dress well enough that he looked like my sugar daddy. It was a fun night. We pretended that times we were dating. Okay. I managed to blow off some steam about my mother. But the highlight was him ordering a Brandtini for me. I've had plenty of drinks and gotten wasted many times since I was 15, but that drink was different. It wasn't about getting drunk. The drink itself was the pleasure. He too said it suited me somehow. Ever since that day, he called me Brandtini girl from time to time. Your dad sounds like a cool guy. Very good. That'd be nice. You know, a nice dad. Well, that's a bit... that's pulling back from that topic. You should meet him sometime. And so why are you deflating? Deflating? I don't believe. Well, when I got sad, I started sighing repeatedly. My grandfather warned me that I would start depleting like an old tire if I kept it up. Quite the old saying. Amusing, at least. So, what was it? Was it the news about people dressing in bunny suits after the whole Alice Rabbit boom? No, that was old news. I mean, it is a problem, but such a thing would only annoy me. Say, Jill, how's your mood right now? I want to ruin it by blowing off all of my stored steam. Well, Alma, I'm glad you asked. My mood is currently brain-shatteringly bad, and I feel horrible. I haven't felt this bad in years, actually. And I would do anything to escape my current feeling. So please ruin my mood. Silly Alma, I've been feeling like utter shit for the last couple of days. You can't make me... Silly Alma, I've been feeling like shit for the past couple of days. You can't make me feel worse. Go ahead. Unwind your steam. Don't say I didn't warn you. Okay, so remember my sister Diana? The one that separated from her husband and got her kids while fucking her way around something. Perfect summary, I'll use it next time. I didn't tell you the whole story then. More specifically, that she threw her husband out after months of abuse. That wasn't a perfect summary then. Wait, she abuse? I just assumed. However, that woman is incapable of getting a job and maintaining herself. And I mean that. She never even thinks about selling some stuff or trying to earn her bread. She just expects a guy to do it all for her. I have no idea why she turned out like that either. Both my mother and father were hard workers. You'd think that expectation wouldn't exist in current year. They even started a small shop just to have something to do after retirement. So what does this fully capable woman do a couple of weeks later? Why, bring her abusive husband back, of course. So, it was... Oh. This is a very odd story. Yes, and the guy spent a couple of days with her before leaving her again. He had a nice couple of hot steam nights and then left. Well. You acted like my little brother and sister, well, after hearing that. But the story doesn't end here, oh no. So she's broke and can't even afford enough to get a bus. Even though she'd probably be glad to sell her ass just to get money. Ass. And it was up to me to pick her up. For the last couple of days she left her kids with my parents. And being such sweet angels, they've made a mess out of the whole place. Bernardo and Eva are actually staying with me for a couple of days to give them some peace. It doesn't really help that I never got along with Diana. So we're in a car and she asks how her kids are. And of course, after all the built-up tension, I just slightly exploded. First I started ranting about how her kids are growing up, seeing some messed up stuff. I then started scolding her about not taking her responsibility, about not taking proper care of her children. I then tell her that she's in no place to have all these escapades. And after all that she just says, "What in the hell do you know? You don't have any kids." Yes, you slutty skank, I don't have any kids. But I'm not broke just because I refuse to take a job. I don't have kids. But I'm not leaving them in the house in the first place. Barely... I'm not... But I'm not leaving them in the first barely familiar house I find. I don't have kids. But I'm not letting the guy that hit me on a regular basis back into my bed. I don't have kids, but I pretty much raised Eva and Bernardo, and they've turned out pretty damn well. I'm not shouting this. I don't have kids, but I'm not a cheap hooer. She is. Yelling. That's my replacement for the big loud. I don't know what to say. But good, because there's nothing to say. I love my family and put them above all else, but Diana is seriously pushing the boundaries of what I can allow. Any way I can help? You just did. Oh? I know I'm the one dealing with... I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not one to let stuff like that get to me. I'm still angry as hell, though, and I couldn't just discuss this with any of my family members. I can't tell my mom, pardon me? No, you should tell her that, but you shouldn't tell her your daughter is a slut. You shouldn't tell her that. I just needed to get this all off my chest, you know? There's quite a lot on my chest, if you can't tell. Well, from what I can tell, there's still a lot more to get off your chest. It's swelling as fuck. Jill, you can't take my joke. Nah, no, all that you see here is filled with hopes and dreams. Is everyone in your family as busty as you? The worst offender is my dad, actually. Funny joke. Kidding, of course. I'm guessing the only one that didn't get big boobs gene, the big boob gene was Eva. Galleon. She insists on getting surgery or genetic treatment, but I tell her she's fine the way she is. These can actually be more of a hassle than a blessing. And poor Bernardo, his breast started growing when he was 8. I just hope I don't take too much from my mother's side of the family. My father's sisters still look quite young, but when the menopause hit, my mother lost her looks rather quickly. Any good genes you got from your family, Jill? I suppose my skin and hair are both good, I suppose. Suppose times 2. There's a thing about a shrimp allergy, but so far I haven't had any problems. Problems with it. Oh, I see. Hey, you know what worries me about the whole Diana situation? How your nephews are turning out? If she leaves them with my mother, they'll turn out better than her somehow. No, actually, what worries me is, what if I end up like that too? How so? You already have, like, the job thing. If I find a good man and settle down, what if he turns out shitty? I assume you'd leave him, wouldn't you? What if I have a sudden burst where I want to live my life and end up like that? That's a sore spot you're currently talking about. And what if I have kids and end up neglecting them because of all that? Well, just remember to not do that. If you ask me, the fact that you're worried enough about something you have not even started to have the opportunity to think about is indication enough that you'll be fine. Do you think so? I'm pretty sure. You said before that she pretty much married the guy after a couple of months, right? No offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about. No offense, but those are the kind of people who wouldn't even think about all that. Besides, if any guy ends up marrying you, it's because he passed your irrational standards. Hey, that's a bit... Am I lying? No, but that thing's best kept unspoken. I wonder if I'll ever land a good guy. You will, maybe. You'll know when the time comes, I suppose. I sure hope so. For now, the time has come for me to get another drink. Another drink. Then what can I get you? Get me something with ice, but alcoholic, please. Alright, ice and alcohol. Very specific. Please calm down. I'm looking for an icy optional commentary drink. Because after the Dorothy thing, I just want to see the dialogue. Because it seems like it would be super unique. Sunshine Cloud, Ichi ni Sanchi Go Roku Nana Hachi Q Ju Juni Ju no Juichi Juni Jusan Ju Yon Jugo Ju Roku Junana Ju Hachi Ju Niju Box Blended Shit No 1 2 3 Shouldn't ask for 1 2 I was gonna make it big and Box Blended. Oh. If this does change her to the drunken state, I'm entertaining. So I want to see what she's like in drunk. Maybe she'll release him. Get a bit, information-y about the kind of thing she just... Well, she did basically tell the same type of thing, so I doubt there's much else to talk about. Thanks, I really needed to cool down a bit. Well, this... I do apologize, but I think this will heat you up if anything else. So you said you felt shitty the last couple of days? Why? Don't think too much about it. Oh, come on, you've shared my problems. I want to help you. Don't worry. Right, almost forgot to tell you something. Oh, what is it? My boss is throwing a mega Christmas party this Sunday. Do you want to come? Sure, something tells me this mega Christmas is going to be a mess at my parents' home, and I'd rather avoid it. Are you guys getting chicken? I can get one. To be honest, I wouldn't know. You can bring it if you want. It won't go to waste. I will then. Say, Jill, what's your favorite part of the chicken? Favorite part? I suppose I'll take the legs the most. Really? I like breasts better. You would. Breast is a bit too simple, don't you think? Legs are a bit texture. I mean, as long as it's not like gristle or it's like sloppy texture, breasts are the best part, basically. I can understand legs though. Maybe, but simple is usually better. Simple is what's liked by the general public for a reason. Breasts are easier to enjoy than legs, and a lot less messy. This is just starting to sound like a bit of a euphemism. I'm not helping, obviously. I am leaning into it. You silly girls. Boss. You're out here talking about breasts and legs when everyone knows the best parts are the wings. Boss? What's that? Spicy chicken wings. Where did you get spicy chicken wings? From a spicy chicken? You know? Spicy chicken? The shop 2 blocks from here? Wait, she has them? Right now? Sorry, let me rephrase that. Why are you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? Why aren't you carrying a bucket of spicy chicken wings? You have the opportunity right now. Well, because... I'm working, right? You employ me. I thought as much. Yo, Armitage. It's Alma, but yeah, yes. I know what I said. Will the chicken you're talking about be cooked already? You might need to heat it up a bit, but it will be cooked. Great, I expect you here on Sunday at 8 p.m. Thank you. Anyway, I'll be back in my office eating the best type of chicken. She left the bucket. But she took one wing. Do you want some? But I don't mind if I do, it is here. Oh, mild spice. Nice. Good. Weird. Maybe she got them mixed up and that's why she left it here. And she didn't want the mild spice. I mean, call me weird, but you shouldn't. I'm the most... I'm right. I'm right in this situation. Spice is a defense mechanism by plants. Animals taste it and they go, ah, no. Liking spice is weird. It's weird. That's a weird thing to do. It gives, it feels like it hurts. Spice is made to hurt you. You're just putting pain on your food. That's literally what you're doing. Why would you want like a little bit of spice? I'll have it because it's not super painful, and the flavor that comes with the spice, I prefer. But if it's a flavor I like with super spice, just don't give it to me. It hurts. I don't like spice. Well, she usually orders stronger stuff. I found buckets that make my throat itch from just being near them. She looks like the type of person that likes spice. Psychos. Oh, Say, Jill, what kind of guys do you like? That's a sudden. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a sudden question. I'm not too picky with guys, to be honest. I just want them to be, you know, decent, not jealous, not aggressive, responsible enough to keep a job. No, that's not what I mean. You clearly don't understand. Do you like them buff or tall? Not that those are the two things, obviously. No tattoos or piercings. I guess I never liked either. What about you? Well, I like them well dressed, of course. If they go out in an iron shirt and well coordinated clothes, they're sure to catch my eye. Some muscles are always fine too, but sharply dressed men always catch my attention faster. And yet you're still single. That's just how I like my men. My potential husband, on the other hand, is another matter completely. Okay. So can you get me a drink here? The spicy wing turned out to be spicy. It is a bit too much for me. What can I get you? Anything, as long as it helps me with spiciness in my mouth. Give me something sweet, because that's my favorite flavor. Oh. Is there a okay, I think Flannel Guide is spice. Okay, that's 3. Okay. Oh, you fool! You fell in front of my simplest of traps. Here you go. Ellipses. Jill, you realize I'm this close to throwing this in your face. Mission accomplished, then. You can order a legitimate drink and I'll just pay for this one. I would, if, you know, if someone ordered this in real life, I would give them a spicy one. And then be like, okay, I'll pay for it, you can have an actual drink now. Alright, so next question. What kind of girl do you like? You first. Sorry, but that's not one of my selective options. Sure, I have no qualms about saying a girl is cute or cool, but nope, I do prefer men in my bed. Now you. Shit, I guess I like girls with light-colored hair. Light-colored hair? Yeah, you know, like redheads and such. What about white hair? Like someone you know. You were setting me up for this comment, wasn't you? Weren't you? Sorry, it's just that when she got here with Bucket of Wings, your eyes pretty much started sparkling. Your whole behavior transformed. You became giddy and cheerful all of a sudden. Hey, I can't blame you. She's pretty nice. And I felt like teasing you, especially since you gave me this fucking spicy drink. I suppose I deserve it then. So light-colored hair. What about blondes? Do you like me? Yes, I suppose I do. Oh, that's an answer I didn't expect. Let's say I'm into girls too, and I start hitting on you. Would you go along with it? Nice body, pretty face, and good apartment? I would never let you go. Okay then, enough tangents. Tell me why you feel shitty these last days. Oh that? Well, I told you not to think about it. And I told you I want to know. Go on, Jill. You heard my problems and now I want to help you. Sad. Come on. Come here. I told you to sit here. Come on. What? Oh my god, I didn't expect to get a reaction like this. Oh my god, it's Jill! Ah my god, it's Jill! It's Jill! Whoa! Seeing Jill not in in pure art things, like the intro or just like the cover of the game, which I don't have because it's got on Steam, but you know what I mean. Like the digital cover thing they have for the Steam. Oh my god, it's Jill! Oh my god, Jill is incredibly cute. I love Jill. She's so good. But are you? Alright then, now I'm the bartender and you're the client. Ah! Hardly bartending station only works with me. It does only work with fingerprint recognition. Ah, I see. Okay then. Oh. Good thing I'm not fucking epileptic. Jesus Christ. Okay then, I move this here, click here, and... She's Alice Rabbit. She's Alice Rabbit. Oh, whoa! Oh my god. Oh. Now it works for you, for me, and the dog in the quiet shit. Ah! So many things I love are happening right now. Alma's behind the bar. She's Alice Rabbit. Jill, I get to see Jill here. She has a sprite and she has different expressions. Ah! Why him too? He's a dog in a fucking Hawaiian shirt. Of course he's going to get it. Right, and how did you even manage to? Oh yeah, hacker. I understand, of course. Now we've changed roles. I never expected this. This dynamic shift is absolutely amazing. It's so good. I love it. You've been feeling shitty. Mind telling me why? Ah! Jill! Oh my god, seeing this is incredible. I don't know why I'm so excited over this. It's a long story. I don't even know where to start. Well, that's why you start from the beginning. Okay then, it's something that goes back to my college years. Whoa, that is taking it right back. It's not that far back. Back in compulsory education, I never made too much of an effort, but I managed to get high grades. Even in PE, I managed to do well. Enough even to get perfect grades. Well enough, that's very good. And then, of course, when I got to college, it started getting hard and I couldn't go with my standard barely put effort in and still get results approach. I had this perfectionist streak that wouldn't let me fail anything. Yet I never put my efforts into any of the things I wanted. Burning my eyelashes studying, I managed to actually keep up good grades. Never mind. After about half of the career, I met a student teacher. Her name was Lenore. Isn't that the washing up liquid? It is, isn't it, Lenore? I need food. I got a drink with me, but that doesn't fill my stomach. It does fill my stomach, but not the way I need it to. She helped me with a lot of my studies. She even got me into stuff to give me more credit. I really liked her, and after some time I found she liked me too. Oh, interesting. We started going out. I met all her family, even, and you want a drink? What? A drink? Around this time is usually the pause that makes you offer a drink to a client. I have watched it quite a few times. There was no such pause. Exposed Jill. Please, I want to test out this whole bartending interface. Fine, a sugar rush then. You can't mess that up. Right up, there it is, a sugar rush. Jill has a sugar rush. Now, how did this thing work again? I want to see if there's like a new stuff. Sugar rush. 1, 2, go. Oh, game. No, you didn't just give me the option to give myself alcohol, did you? Well, that can't be helped, can it? Boom. Here, Jill. Here you go, Jill. Your lovely fresh sugar rush. Thanks. So, how is it? Well, like I said, you can't really mess up a sugar rush, can you? Jill. I have this gut feeling that with your body you'd make a better bartender than me. No, you've got... I'm quoting my man. Donovan D. Dawson. You've got your audience. I'm also a part of Alma's audience. I'm a lover of many things. You're selling yourself short, you know. You're quite cute. Yes. People don't go to bars for cuteness, or that's not true all the time. You've obviously never been to a cat bar then. Besides, my boobs can be a hassle when I'm trying to move around this kind of stuff. So, keep telling the story. Well, as the career went on and on, it got harder and harder. The last year and a half, it became nothing but a study session after study session, investigations and my thesis. Bloody hell. Smart. Fucking that was proper Welsh for me. It wasn't the accent, just like what I said. It was very well fucking smart. When the graduation ceremony came, I had to give a speech, and suddenly while reading said speech, I almost had a panic attack. Yikes. That is very yikes. That's... You can't, in that situation, you can't think about what the best situation, what to do in that situation. But the best thing to do in that situation is just to walk off stage. Because if you do have a proper one, you are gonna have a proper one, and it's gonna be on stage. Literally on stage. Not the best. You have a fear of public speaking? Well, no. I realized I'd lost about a year and a half of my entire lifespan learning stuff that I didn't particularly care about. I tried to remember if I did anything fun at all, but all I could remember was studying and investigating new topics. I didn't even enjoy doing all that, so I was just standing there with the satisfaction of graduating was minimal. I realized that I had only gone through the motions day after day, from high school to graduating. I felt like the whole years of my life was slid through my fingers. Damn, this is some stuff. I never stopped to think that if I enjoyed what I was doing. In fact, I never stopped. But at that point, I stopped and realized I needed a breather or something. Did I even like that career? It was terrifying as hell. I needed all my strength to not start running like a panicked mess. So a couple of months later, I get an offer to start working at this big research facility. Lenore was ecstatic, so she was so proud of me. But I was just scared. That would be my job. I'd spend my life expanding on what I did during that year and a half. What if I had a sudden realization like the one I had at graduation, but when I turned 40? I didn't know what to do, but I sure as hell wasn't taking that offer. I told Lenore that she freaked out. She confessed that she was jealous because she never got a chance. Things devolved pretty quickly. She said one too many things. I said many too many things. In the end, I just stormed out of her house and I broke a vase in the process. After that, I never spoke to her again. Sam, I'm sorry, I suddenly feel bad for pushing you into all this situation. But why are you feeling shitty out after all this time? Surely we've at least numbed the shittiness. Unless you've been feeling shitty for years. Well, yeah, I have, but it's not because of that. Oh? The other day, Lenore's sister, Gabrielle, came to this bar. Apparently, Lenore died last week. Yes, bartender. It currently is where you go, ellipses. Localized nanomachine rejection. Lenore. A heart attack. Apparently, she had it for a long time, but never told anyone. Coincidentally, it got worse after I left. And I can't stop thinking about it. Not wondering if there would have been, if me being there would have been a better outcome. If I was there, would I have made a difference? And it's true that she had that for a long time. Why didn't she tell me? I don't know. I just feel like all kinds of failure. Jill. And to make it worse, I lashed out at Gabby. Yes, she was blaming me for her sister's death. It wasn't me who did it, but it doesn't... She's just a child, a kid. She lost her sister and pretty much raised her on her own. She has a right to be angry. And to top it all off, I suddenly can't remember what stopped me from apologizing to her. Pride? Fear? A stupid effort to leave the most awesome person I loved as a thing in the past? Who cares? I lost my chance to apologize to her forever. Completely forever. I'm a piece of shit. Completely. A selfish piece of shit. I honestly don't know what to say. I didn't expect the story to be this. Oh, boob tender. Yes. Can you get me a big beer? Coming right up. Big beer. What makes a beer big in this thing? There's no... How... 1, 2, 3, 4. All mixed. Okay. I turned it on. Shit. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was unnecessary amount of noise. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Big beer. 1 big beer for Jill. Ah, smile. Thank you. I need to remember to take the care of the cans in my apartment. Do you drink lots of beer? Ah! The lips moving. One of the perks of the BTC issued liver implant is I can drink lots of beer without getting wasted. Ooh, wait. BTC liver transplant? But Jill, what kind of girl was then? Oh, that smile went. Well, she was calm, smart. That she's like boss and like Alma so far. Back in college, when I was too thick-headed and got riled up easily, stressed was my default state. So just like how you're behaving right now then. Shut up, I was worse then. I can't picture that. It would be embarrassing for me if you could accurately do it. Smile. I'm glad Jill's smiling. Especially in this situation with what she's talking about. Anyway, she was always there, finding a way to cool me down. She was also able to hold conversations about pretty much any topic. One time I saw her go from talking about video games to talking about sports. That's it. No offense, but that's a pretty easy thing to jump through. Sport-based video games, they exist. All of that variety while still being a hardcore scientist. She would always push me into social interactions. If she saw me by myself, she would drag me with her. Healthy. Watching people is fine, but talking to them is better, she would say. Lenore would always present me to her many acquaintances as the girl I don't mind cuddling with for hours. I'm gonna miss her. After a point I didn't think about getting back into a relationship with her, but she was such an awesome person, I just want to apologize. And now, you know, in a cruel twist of irony, she's the one that made me pick up bartending. Back when I was thinking what the hell to do with my life, I remembered we spent a night in a club. She started talking about how the drinks were synthesized and the chemistry involved, the reactions and all that. Everything sounded so fascinating. I remember saying that her talk made me I remember saying that her talk made me want to start mixing drinks. She said, if everything else fails, why not take up bartending? Interesting. Are you okay? For some value of okay, yeah, I suppose. It's just... I want to thank you, Alma. Thank me? I guess I just needed someone to tell all of this to. And you were the one. It turns out being the receiving end of a lot of complaints and life stories. It makes it so you need to put some of that out to someone too. You volunteered yourself. You insisted on listening to me. You stood there listening to the whole thing from beginning to end. I know I might not be the most expressive person, but I'm not one to spout love and fluffiness and all that, but I really like you. Maybe I'm just a bartender and you're just a client, but I really appreciate your friendship, or at least your patronage. I really enjoy working for you. Oh, my Kokoro, please. My Kokoro. Okie dokie. Jill, are you dying? Cute. Shut up, I'm trying to have a heart-to-heart here. I like you. Sorry, it's weird for you to get so sappy. Well, I just realized that the saddest thing is how I'll never be able to make amends, and it's like fucking... This doesn't work with my accent. It fucking hurts like hell, you know? Is how you'd say it with my accent. I never, and I mean never, want to feel like that again. I don't want someone to suddenly exit my life and the last memory of them to involve something nasty. Did I miss something? No, I didn't. I don't want the lingering grief of having burned a bridge on a whim. I want to avoid that at any cost. Even if it means breaking this character once in a while, so be it. I'll let everyone know how I feel about them. And if I ever fight with them, I'll swallow my pride, muster all the courage I can, and I'll be the one to apologize. I hate feeling this. I hate it. I hate it. That's a nice resolution. Maybe I'll be a copycat and do the same. Alright, enough sappiness. Get back here, I'm on duty, you know. Fine. Oh, I'm gonna miss this. It's almost closing time anyways. It was fun while it lasted though. Hey. Yes. But I mean it, you know. Thanks for everything. Silly Jill. You listen to my problems, I listen to yours. That's what friends are for, isn't it? Right. I'll be leaving now. Oh, before I forget. Did you ever talk to all this with your parents? They know the basics, but they don't know about Lenore's death yet. Or at least I don't think they do. Well, why don't you do that sometime? I don't know, I don't want to bother my parents with my problems. Don't be silly, they're your parents. They live to share your problems. You should try having a talk like that with them sometime. They'll appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. See you on Sunday. Take care. That Alma girl sure is nice. Did you hear that? Not all of it, but a good chunk was heard. Your expression changed a lot already. Did it? You look happier, and that's always good. Anyway, let's call it a day. I expect an even brighter Jill tomorrow. Okay. Oh yeah, boss, about those chicken wings. Fucking idiots at spicy chicken. I love that. Fucking idiots at spicy chicken. Sorry, Dana, we don't have enough spices for your order until tomorrow, they said. How much spice do you have? Oh, just to numb someone's throat while they're not even eating them. Is that how they treat their regulars? Call them manager. Boss is a Karen. Mistakes. Did I make those? Oh well. Cherish Titty Hacker. She's a good friend. Agreed. Your account was charged 8,000 as payment for your electricity bill. Have a nice day. Well then. Bill paid. Didn't you have a boyfriend named Bill? Hey, mental cat. Don't need to tell me this. Very unnecessary. But yeah. One day has ended. And I hope you enjoy that day. And I'll see you at a later date. Good night.